Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. My name is Lorraine Tierney, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from New Hampshire. I love to make cards, I love to send cards, and I really like to help other people make cards. That's what it's all about for me. So I'm hopping on live today. No warning, didn't post the time. I was going to go live last night and that just didn't happen. And so here I am. I want to make a card and I'm going to use the Modern Christmas Suite. Now this is a suite that's coming out on September 3rd, September 3rd, and it is not in the catalog. It is an online exclusive suite. So you have to go online to take a look at it and see what's available. So if you type in Christmas in the search bar on the Stampin' Up! Website, you'll see all, on September 3rd, you'll see all the new Christmas suites, online exclusives, and the ones in the catalog. But I'll show you what's in this suite. This is the suite we're going to use for our next fantastic international stamp camp that we have that has 13 demonstrators. And on this stamp camp, if you purchase the suite, the products that I'm going to show you in a minute, you get the stamp camp basically for free. There is a small charge for shipping 13 make and take kits that will have this card stock and all the pieces you need to put the 13 make and take projects together. Those projects come with videos and written instructions and pictures, photos, and then the weekend of Stamp Camp, which is October 23rd and 24th, I believe, you will get 13 bonus projects that you'll see presented live on Facebook. It's all done in a Facebook group, and you can make those projects later if you'd like. Everything is recorded and uploaded to YouTube, so you'll have it even after Facebook deletes the videos, and it's a lot of fun. You get to see 13 different styles. You'll have 26 projects that use this suite, so you will really feel like you've gotten your money's worth. Basically, you're just paying for the product and you're getting the stamp camp for free. So this is the stamp set that comes with this stamp set, and who doesn't love a couple of Christmas trees? And I like that this one has kind of a whimsical feel, and this one is more natural, and this one can go on cards all year long. We have a star, we have some garlands, a beautiful Merry Christmas, 'tis the season, a Be Jolly. I've been liking this for both the inside and the front on some cards, wishing you peace and joy. And then it has a lot of dies. So these two dies cut out the tree stamps you saw on the front. This one we're going to use today. It's a star, and you can make ornaments from this too. And then we have an ornament cut out, and then the little bauble for the ornament, and some diamond shapes and a star. And this fits on the ornament and puts a little bit of detail design on the ornament. So it's really a really cool bundle. It comes with hoops. These hoops, hi Joanne, are flat. They can go on the front of a card, or they can go as an ornament. And we have lots of plans for these hoops in the stamp camp. You get 2 spools of black and white and gold baker's twine. So one is black and gold, and one is, I think it's more of a basic beige or a very vanilla and gold. It's very pretty. And then you get the papers, of course. It does not come with embellishments. So we've all decided we'll use the iridescent foil gems. They look like this. And if you'd like to purchase these, you can, but you don't have to. You can use whatever you have in your stash as well. So let me just show you the paper quickly because it's beautiful. It's black and white and gold primarily. So here's this design, and then the gold with ornaments. The dies do not cut these ornaments out, but they're pretty easy to cut out by hand. This one with the trees. I love this one. You can see I've cut into a lot of these papers already. And then some polka dots. Black with stars. And I love this one with the black and white trees. Black and gold stripes. And then just a black and white pattern. We're going to use this one today. I think these would be like holly leaves. I'm not sure. Mistletoe. Something like that. And then fa la 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 la. Oh, I just love that. Love it. And then this one, black and gold circles and details. My camera is having a little trouble focusing on that. Maybe I'm having trouble holding it still. And then squiggly lines. So it's really cool paper. I think you will enjoy it a lot. So let's make a card with it. And then I have another version of this card to show you that we're making now, and a couple of other cards to show you that I've already made with this suite. And I'm not giving away my Stamp Camp cards just yet. I'm going to keep you in suspense a little longer for that. So for this card that we're going to make today, we're going to see both patterns on this. And maybe I should show you the card first so you'll understand. And so I cut it correctly because that's important too. So this is what the card is going to look like. It's going to open like this. And it does still stand up because that's important. And you will see both sides of the paper. And I love how when it's closed, you have that border on both sides. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I want the fa la 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 to be the piece that's in the center here. Okay, and then the other side of this will be the little edges. So I'm going to cut with this facing up, but I need my piece to go this way, okay? I don't want my words to be going sideways, so I have to turn this, and I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4 by the 12, the whole length of this. My next order is going to have another pack of this paper because I'm just loving it so much. Okay, and now I'm going to turn it this way, and we're going to do a little bit of scoring. So the first, I have to take my arm out for this. This is a time when it's easier to do it with your arm out, and I have to move things out of the way. All right, let's get most of that in the camera. So the first score line we're going to do is at 10 1/2. I'm going to work this, from left to right. So 10 1/2, and score gently on your DSP, and then 6 1/2, and then 3. Okay, and that's all we need with our trimmer for now. Oh, I just found some pieces left over from other cards. We might be using those. Huh, nice. Okay, so now I'm going to take this smaller piece. This is a 3-inch piece, and I'm going to fold it to the center and give that a good burnish with my bone folder. Then I'm going to fold this one. And then this one is going to become the front, and it's going to fold this way. So it's really pretty easy to do. Now, you could make this a gift holder and just adhere the top and bottom and put a gift card in there and then put your sentiment panel here and right here. I don't give a lot of gift cards, so I am not going to make it a gift card holder. My daughter would probably take the gift card holders from me for teacher gifts and things like that, but I tend to send more Christmas cards and use less gift card holders. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And on this one, you'll see I added a little piece of green there just for a little more definition. This card is going to have Mossy Meadow as the focal point. So I don't know, should we add a Mossy Meadow piece right there? Let me cut a 1/4-inch piece. And hi, Jackie. And you guys let me know, do you think we want that little bit there? You could try to put one on this side if you just adhere it to the back, and then when it opens, it would come right there. I didn't want to mess with that, but we could put one there. And we're going to put this on a piece of basic black, I think, although I did just think we could put it, not this one, obviously. We could put it on the Mossy Meadow. I'm going to stick with basic black. So we're going to put this on basic black, and we can still add that other piece if you'd care to chime in and let me know whether you think we should add that strip or not. I know there's just a couple people watching, but maybe I can convince you to participate. Okay, so that's our basic card. We are going to put, oh, I wanted to show you the ornament. There's the ornament. It's really, really pretty. I would probably put it on something like this. So we could put the ornament on as a choice, but I thought I would use the star. I have not used this fun star yet. So I was going to cut some star pieces out of these 3 pieces. I think we'll probably only need one, but I wasn't sure which one. So let's cut a couple of these real quickly and see what we like. I really find it hard to know what I would like until I cut it. I guess I don't have the best imagination visually. Oh, this is a really pretty star. So here it is, cut with that striped paper, like that. And then there's just that black and white. Trying to go as quickly as I can. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Get all those little pieces out of the way. And then this is the piece, the side that had all the ornaments is the gold and white, or, ooh, the black and white. I don't think I like that with the way those lines came out. That is not my favorite. We're going to put that one off to the side. And let's see. I was thinking we would put 2 on the front, but again, I'm not sure even how 2 would look. I've got too big a piece of paper here. Let me see if I can find, I'm going to have to cut this one a little bit. It's a little too too wide for the cut and emboss machine. Okay, let's put this one through. Hopefully Facebook is not going to act up today. I don't know if you saw, but a lot of people, including our friend Michelle, had videos just get dropped right in the middle on Facebook. So that's no fun. Okay, I think I'm going to like this one too, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, that is pretty also. All right, so let's see. Do you like the black and white? The first star was really pretty, wasn't it, Joanne? Or more of the gold and white? And then I was wondering, would you layer 2 stars? This is the first I've played with the stars. Would you layer 2? And should they be the same? So many questions, so many questions. Should they be the same if you layer 2? What would that be, like a 12-point star? It's hard to hold that in the right orientation. It looks really busy. I am going to use the Mossy Meadow circle, Jackie. I am going to put that under that. And I thought I had a couple of gold dots. This cute little die cuts these gold circles out, and I thought I would put one of them on top there with a little string, almost like it's an ornament, but not quite. So let me cut one of those. I have a scrap piece of gold right here. We'll just cut those. I like that they included that circle die. And the Mossy Meadow circle is also cut with a die that is part of this bundle. So even if you don't have circle dies, this bundle comes with one. So I thought I would put a circle right there and then some ribbon. So let's put this on. Would like that to lay down a little better. I think we'll pop the star up to give it a little more dimension. You like layered, but probably the same print. Yeah, I think it would have to be the same print, or maybe just a plain gold one also, or plain black. But I've made you wait for enough die cutting today. Oh, that's kind of cool too, isn't it? It's not on this card in particular, but I like the black and the white also. So let's put some dimensionals on this. I can fit 2 of these little ones in the middle. I think I can make these little ones fit on the end. Yeah, if I do it just right. Whoops, I got 2 there. There we go. There we go. This is such pretty paper. I love the black and white too. And you can color. I'm going to show you one where I colored some of these mistletoe leaves with a blend. That's always fun to do. You could also color with colored pencils or even a blending brush. You could color a brayer, use a brayer if you wanted to do all of the background. It would be hard to use a brayer just in little spaces. Okay. So let's put, oops, I didn't take them off, all of them. They're sticking to my fingers today. There we go. Okay. We're going to put this on here. I have one that's showing a little bit. There we go. And the edges of the star are going to be just slightly beyond the circle. I'm trying to get it even. And that is not even. Get back on there. Okay, let's come down. I'm going to have to pull this down just a little bit and come down from the top. Oh, we could use our grid to put this exactly half. Okay, now I'm centered, and that should make, much easier. Use your grid. All right, yes, putting the strip on would make the circle a little less centered. Yeah, unless you accounted for that and moved it over a little. But yeah, we'll go like this. And I'm going to get a piece of that gold twine. Let's see. Do I want the black? I'm going to use the lighter colored one. And I'm just going to tie a little bow with that. I have so much glue on my hands. I don't know why. It's making it hard to pull this tight because it's sticking to my fingers. Okay. Let's add this with a glue dot right to the top. I just take my glue dot and kind of roll it a little bit. I'm going to put it on that dot, and then I'm going to squish the knot in the ribbon right into that. Okay, and we will add this to our card. Now I have to think about the sentiment. I gotta admit, I haven't thought about the sentiment. Although I'm gonna move that up so we can read more fa la 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 la's, because I love that fa la 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 la. We could put the long sentiment across or on the bottom, or I might just put the sentiment on the inside. So I cut a piece of basic white that's like 3 by 5 because I don't want it to come out this side over here. And I want you to see that beautiful Merry Christmas that it's stamped. So I think if that fits, we'll put Merry Christmas on there. And I need my Mossy Meadow ink. My Mossy Meadow ink must be on the table. Oh, I brought it over already. Well, that was good thinking. Okay. So that will fit at the top. Let's get that on here. It's such a beautiful stamp. Isn't that pretty? Merry Christmas. Whew, I love it. And we'll put that on here. I'm going to see if we can come over that much. I think we can. So that's right kind of at the edge of that berry up there. I don't want it to stick out. Whoops. So there we go. Merry Christmas. And let's put a few gems on the front. You could always use bling. Oh, I was going to say, except I've lost the bling on my table. But here it is. These are really pretty with this. Oh, I might put one all the way around. I kind of like that. Should I put one right in the middle? They're pretty flat and rounded. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. So that is the Fun Fold card. Oh, one more thing. I wanted to put a tree right there. And I was going to cut one, stamp and cut one, but I think I found one here in Mossy Meadow, didn't I? Oh, maybe not. I thought I uncovered one on my desk in Mossy Meadow, but now I'm not finding it. So we'll stamp one. I'm going to do the one that looks more like a pine tree. Although maybe with the fa la 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 la, the other, well, this is the other tree that I decorated and put in here. So I wanted to show you this one. So I'm going to stick with this one. A little more of a pine tree shape. And we'll put that right there. Isn't that a pretty stamp? I really like that. And let's cut that out quickly. And that will be the last touch. And then I have a couple other cards to show you. Let's see. Okay. Can you hear my cat playing with pieces of paper that have fallen on the floor? Hopefully not too much. So we're going to put that tree right in there. We could put it on a white circle. That looks a little stark to me. Maybe it's too big. I do have a Stylish Shapes one that is a little bit smaller. And the stitching, I think, makes it look a little less stark. I think I'll do that. I think I'm going to put that on the circle. Why not? It's cut and it's ready. And then we'll put this on. And I think it's going to hang over the top and the bottom. I like to match it right up with the bottom. And you can use this little thing as a stand for the tree. I have seen that. And you can put a star on the tree if you want to decorate it. But I want this star to be the center of the show. And so that's just going to be a little something right there. And then Merry Christmas. So there's these two cards with that fun fold. And then I made a couple of other ones over here. This one with, what is this? Granny Apple Green and some embossed white, and then a little tree on the inside. I'm going to write right over that tree. I think that's light enough. I could do that. And this is Poppy Parade, Granny Apple Green. I wanted to go bright. This is a little more subdued and traditional. And then I did a cherry cobbler in Mossy Meadow. So here's that paper again. Oh, I guess I didn't use the piece that I colored. There is a piece someplace that I colored. And here I cut that long sentiment in half, wishing you peace and joy. And I put the other tree on the inside lightly. So those are the cards I have made so far besides my Stamp Camp cards. And if you'd like more information on Stamp Camp, just let me know. I'd be happy to send you the stuff. And I hope you have a great Thursday. I'm headed off to see my grandchildren this afternoon and hear about their second day of school. And so I'm excited to see that first grade and kindergarten. And my littlest guy is going to be starting at the next level in preschool on Tuesday. So it's a big year for everybody. Whoops, I could switch this over. So have a great rest of your Thursday and have a great weekend. And I'll be back probably on Sunday. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.